Dr. Brian Scott with you again. We are looking at the insight to these end times. 2 Timothy chapter 3 in the Bible says, in these last days, we are going to see perilous times. That's talking about dangerous, very risky, very hurtful times coming against society. Boy, are we ever in that today. Yesterday, we looked at point number 6 in the list of 25 symptoms of the perilous times. It's disobedience to parents. I want to continue that today. I want to share with you that I've been dealing with people through my legal days as a lawyer and then as a minister, as a pastor for, we're in 35 years of that now. I've been dealing with people for about 43 years. My wife has been a school teacher for many years and then a school principal of a private school. We've dealt with a lot of people and we've dealt with a lot of young people. Here's what we've come to know. Children are now parenting the parents. They're setting the standards that the parents have to adhere to and follow. It's because of their disobedience. It's because of their disrespect. And parents have given up in many cases. They become best friends of the kids. Unbelievable. You're supposed to be the parent. And they're negotiators. They negotiate peace in their home. They offer things if you'll obey or if you'll do what we've asked you to do and so on and so forth. Disobedience means disrespect. It starts in the home, but it extends into society. They disrespect their teachers. They disrespect their employers. They disrespect the government. They disrespect everybody. In fact, they disrespect the sanctity of life. So they're quite willing to do whatever it takes to get their way. This disobedience has crept into our educational system as well. In fact, what's happening here in the educational system really concerns us because they're teaching the teachers to disrespect the parents and the parental rights that they have for their children's education. And they're saying, you know more than the parents. Don't listen to them. You set the standard. You have to set the stage. Let me give you 2 illustrations before we close this. My older daughter was homeschooled for most of her schooling in the elementary grades. She was a very strong grammatical language student. She learned how to everything in these areas. She ended up becoming quite an editor, and she edited all the books we've written, and she did a lot of work for other people as well. When she went into high school, taking English courses, she had almost perfect papers. But the teacher said she was cheating because they hadn't seen such perfection. They hadn't seen such accurate writing. So they said, it's not possible. You know why they said that? The standard they set was so low. At least that's our impression. They had a low standard because that's the way the kids were. They couldn't write. But our daughter was superb. But they gave her very low grades. And they called her on the carpet numerous times. Why? They could not see she could write this well. Here's the second illustration. This one really concerns me. It's one I read about. I don't know it personally, but it's about parents who taught their young daughter to be very, very respectful. In fact, her respect level for those in authority was so high that one of her teachers felt she was being abused in her home. So that teacher alerted the child services. Child services went in and took the child out of the home, away from her parents, placed her in a foster home, because there's no way anyone could be this respectful. She had to be abused. It took the parents over 2 years to prove that they had not been abusing her and to get her back. Those are kind of very extreme examples, I guess you could say, of what we're talking about here, disrespect and disobedience. These are signs of the last days. We're in them. It's everywhere. See you tomorrow.